As the Ebola virus is on a high increase in the center of Uganda, Kampala, the higher learning institutes are putting up health guidelines to curb the spread among students. Ndege University, one of the institutions in the center of the city, has cautioned its students to be vigilant about the virus, as the university doctor John Kamlegeya explains.
I think one of the most important is information. We made sure that we have posters all over the campus, all the campuses, and we have put information on how to handle in case there is any case. Our health facility, the health workers have been trained on how to handle a suspected Ebola case and whom to contact. And in case there is any student or any person, we are supposed to isolate the person and then call the Ministry of Health, and then they take over.
According to Dr. Ebola displays symptoms such as headache, fever, among others, but with quick response to medication, the virus can be cured.
Symptoms resemble to those of more common diseases like malaria. In the beginning, someone presents with fever, cough, abdominal pain, general malaise, general weakness. And then as it progresses, someone develops vomiting, diarrhea, and then at the last end of that stage, develops bleeding from the different parts of the body, the eyes, mouth, every other part, and actually bleeding from the skin. And one thing to note is that any body fluid can transmit. If a person gets contact with any body fluid, someone can get infected with Ebola. And so it's important for people who are presented with signs and symptoms, or people who have got contact with a person with Ebola, isolated and followed up by the surveillance team. And if you have been in contact with a person with Ebola, please report yourself to the facilities, the health facilities, and let them monitor you as early as possible. One thing to note is that if someone starts treatment early, then the chances of survival are high. But if you start treatment late, then the chances of death are very high.
He further said the virus can be prevented if the government continues to link up with the community.
The community needs to know that Ebola is a very serious disease. It's with us, and we need to take all the precautions as we are advised by the health workers. And the government has done its best. It has set up surveillance teams, it has set up isolation and treatment centers, it has trained health workers. I think we should just continue to do that and enhance the surveillance, especially those people who have been in contact with Ebola or suspected Ebola cases.
Today marks the 36 days of responding to the Ebola virus disease outbreak since its confirmation on 20th September 2022. Kirabo, live at 8.